All right. Well, welcome in, guys. So tonight, our park that we'll do tonight is Pleasure Island. And so, a long, thin island makes a challenging setting to build a selection of coasters. Our objective is to have 10 different types of roller coasters operating in our park, with each with an excitement rating or excitement value of at least 6. So, all right, might as well open it. So, wait. Do we have to build? Can we build on the water? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so hard. But we have no, we don't have unlimited cash. We have... Okay, shoot. Well, this will be interesting. Alright, well, we'll do our best to see what we can do. Man, oh man, this is gonna be... It'll be a little difficult. So we only have this little tiny strip, and then if you saw, let's get one of each of those. I pulled up this view. Get rid of this. So each of these little, so about 3 to 4 spaces off of the current perimeter is where we can build. And so all those little kind of purple hash squares indicate where we can build above the water. Luckily it's pretty long, but man, that's not a lot of space. And I already have a hard enough time building exciting coasters, let alone we need to have coasters that can build, go high enough. And so I don't think I played this game, but I did play Zoo Tycoon lots. Yeah, I remember playing Zoo Tycoon a little bit, but that was after playing this as a kid. And I don't know. Wasn't as exciting for me. Oh shoot, I forgot. Bob did push-ups and a joke. Bob, are you still here? Did Bob? He might be sleeping. He might be just dozing off, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I heard my name." But he might not be here anymore. But we'll do some push-ups really quick, and then do joke. So, we might just do a bunch of these like motion simulators because they're small and they'll be good money makers. Let me just build another one really quick, and then we'll get going. Oh, I need to set the price. Shoot. How much is this? I'll probably do at least $250. That one's a lot more. It's a lot better. Okay, we'll let that go, and let me do some push-ups for you. If I don't start coughing and hacking up a lung from doing all that. But oh well. Okay. There you go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's harder when you have a cough drop in your mouth. You're trying to like not drop and talk. Trying to count the numbers with your head down. You have something in your mouth, and you're not feeling great. Okay. And then we'll do, then we'll do, now we need to, like, what do we got first? We got a bunch of coasters. Let's get thrill rides. Mental rides. Maybe we kind of like stagger, where we have some of these, and we like build them up and have layers. We have an upper and a lower section or something like that. I don't know. Food though. People actually the hot dog. Will it be simple? We'll just do like hot dogs and drinks, and that's it. Try to maximize our space as much as possible. That in the bathroom. Okay. All right. Let's hear a joke. See, Bob comes in here at the very beginning, which is great, but then he redeems these things, and then he's not here to enjoy them once we finally get going. All right. How do you get a farm girl to like you? Anybody have any jokes or any answers? I like to give you guys a chance to see if you can answer the jokes. How do you get a farm girl to like you? Anybody have any ideas? If not, I will just give the answer in a short amount of time here. Going once, going twice. How do you get a farm girl to like you? Attract her. Attract her. Get it? Okay. Play on words. Actually, it's pretty good. I haven't heard that one. Sizzler's like, and I'm out of here. Well, if you're heading out, I appreciate you coming by. Can we do the entrance right there? No. Okay. Okay. This is still... What are people saying about this one? It was great. This is going to be really hard to keep things... Well, I guess we got the level adjuster thing. This is going to be hard, though, to keep everything straight. It's not your jokes, it's the Bed Wars match in 32 seconds. Oh! Alright, well, good luck. Okay, how high up are we? Yeah, it's 30. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, there we go, there's 30. This will be so difficult to, like, follow all these things. Okay. Oh man, we got a mad dash up to the... up here since we added some more pathway. Everyone's like, this is crowded here. We need more space. I don't want to go on a Ferris wheel. The one good thing, though, at least of our the roller coasters we need to make, they don't need to be like a really long length. Now that I'm thinking about it, they just need to be good. One of the other ones that we're doing, oh, let's make this. They needed to be like almost a mile long. It was crazy, like nearly 4,000 feet long. So about 4/5 of a mile, which is ridiculous. But if we can build a couple things here near the beginning, kind of keep people happy. Can't really build that up high anywhere. Trying to do our best to have enough stuff around here. Can we just look under transparent water? Yeah, I want to... Oh, I wish we could have the view. I wish we could have that view all the time. Okay. Where was it? Here? Yeah. Oh, shoot. I wanted it up a little higher. There we go. Okay. Haunted house. Is it really that exciting? Huh. I didn't think it was that exciting of a ride, but I'll take it. Let's see, can we just come straight off of this? Okay, there's that. Okay. Got that. This is definitely not going to win the prettiest park award, but at least it's functional. Okay. So all of this is in place so that we can get some more money coming in. I want to go on something more thrilling. Well, you know what? Maybe you should go on something more thrilling. What else we got that is a thrill ride? We got these things. We build this up here. We can build this up here. That's a good one for that. Okay. And then this will make the intense mode. Man, this is going to be so dense. Is that right on there? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Thank you. That'll help a little bit. The wonderful Mrs. Pickles brought me some hot chocolate, which will be nice and thick and help my throat hopefully a little bit. That's great. Okay. Alright, so... I'm trying to find a place for this so it's close but out of the way. Okay. So we don't even need to worry about like people's happiness. We just need to build 10 different coasters. People are probably just going to be complaining that it's too crowded. Well, usually... Alright, actually there's a few items. The hot dog stand and the drink stand. Here, let's just pause this so we can... Merry-go-round is a really good... Really? Okay. What else? The music is nice here. Hey, that's great. Kiosk, hot dogs. Okay, so not drinks yet. Hot dogs. We'll go like that. And then drinks we'll just go up a tiny bit. And what was that? Park maps? Park map. I'm not going to worry about the park map one. Just because I want to make sure that people can still get it and not get lost. So. Okay. Should we start on our first coaster? See, I mean, that's the thing, is you could, like, build something like this and already get it. And I want to try not to build pre-built rides, but... some of these don't really... Yeesh, they're, they don't really... We'll see. We'll see. Some rides are just... They don't have very high stats, so they're kind of harder to even get there. But like this one, like... If you added a loop or something like that, I bet this one would get there. And some of these are kind of at that point. So, I mean, some of it won't be too bad. I don't know. We'll see. I might just... You know what? Why don't I just do that? Is it this one? It's 3,000. I'll do a pre-build of just a couple, but mostly to just get us going. Can we see the thing too? No, it doesn't want us to look at it. Also, we can build like 3, so I can do another one over here. Another flat ride or something that's up over that. Okay. I wish it would let us... Oh, it kind of is. Probably until we click on whatever we're going to do. Yeah. If we do that, though, it would kind of... You, like, don't want to... We can't build it up any higher. We can do something like that. Then we can go under it. What if we did something like that? And I'll redo all of the pathways here. Probably end up deleting those trees anyways, so... Well, I'll probably have a pathway just stay on this, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll see as we go. What do I want to have? Could I have the exit in here? And can I build off of this, or is that literally in the way? No, that's in the way. That's why that's there, right? Yeah. You get one space to do that. Oh, because the loop comes this way. Could I... Could I do a loop to the left instead? Okay, we'll do that. And then we can... Let's see, how far... how... Go like that. That. And then move the entrance over one. Okay. Probably should test it before I do too much here. We need to see height marks on path. Going down. Down there. Woo! Okay, we're safe. We're fine. Real question is, do we still have the excitement rating that we want? Ooh, not quite, but we could build like some trees, right? Can we just put some trees over here? What about those like sprinkler things? Do those count? A little bit. They're not very much though. Okay, well maybe if we build, we'll have it here, and we'll build some other stuff around it. Okay. What if... Oops. Guess we can just open it, right? What if we come down... Actually, what is the... Are we up one? Just get rid of these. Oh, we don't even have enough money. Oh man, there's a payday. Okay. We'll probably put like some trees or something here for the time being, but we can... I'm sure we'll build another ride, a flat ride kind of next to this. So. That's good. Just so we don't sit here doing nothing. Let's get loan. Oh, these people are on a bench. We'll let them be. We'll come up next to them. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, price. At least that. Oh, it's nearly... Alright. We'll do 5. We're already to the point where it's going to be a 6.0 excitement rating. So that's good. That's good. Actually, you know what? Can we increase the lift hill speed? That might help a little bit. Put a few more benches around. Okay. Alright, people really like the motion simulators, and they're really small, so let's... Well, actually, we got more space over here, that's right. was thinking we could do something else. Ooh, that's gonna packed in there a little bit. It'll take a little bit of a pathway to get there, but we can kind of pack a lot of people in here. Okay. Yeah, we can just do that and just have a pathway go whoop, right there. I like this music. It almost feels like Animal Crossing music a little bit. Well, 280. Okay. Should get some good income from all this. Some good flat rides. And some not so flat. We didn't even put any of these greens on these. Okay. What are people thinking now? Too crowded. Yeah, we'll, now that we got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rides plus the, the coaster. Got 7 rides, yeah. Let's focus on doing some more coasters. Hypercoaster, that should be a good, pretty easy one to do. Some of these ones, like these two, will be like impossible to get a 6.0. I mean, that one itself is, I mean, probably if you had stuff around decorations on, you could do that. So many of these are like, they'd have to be just huge in order to get that rating. Or they just go so slow that people don't really get, well, or they're just so big they take over your whole space. Just kind of looking at some of these for inspiration here. We could do a lot of these kind of style ones where it's just a pullback and does a loop, and I think that's actually very similar to what the other one was. I do like this one a lot because it's very compact, and I wish I was creative enough to make something like that myself. I like that one too, that's pretty cool. Surprisingly, the excitement rating isn't as high. That looks like a lot of fun. But this one might be a little more difficult. Because you don't want it too intense. But the thing is like, look at that. There's so many loops and corkscrews. How is that not, like, killing the excitement rating from what we've done on other stuff? I don't know. But even something like that. Or do we build like a couple of them pre-done just to finish, just to do them, and then the last few that we do on our own? I don't know. This is a great one for a tight space. Maybe being up in the air like this might make it exciting too. I don't know. We should be able to still put some flat rides underneath it. I think that's connected, right? Is that connected? Yeah. Alright, still testing. Oh, did it get stuck? It did. Okay, what we need to do instead is, this is a powered launch, we just need to give it a little bit more speed. Before that, you know what? Well, shoot, this thing better not like shoot off. Be really close. No, I should be okay. But we can we'll just do that. Yeah, test it again. See how far it gets, how close to the edge. Oh, we got plenty of space. So we can increase the speed if we need to a little bit. If it doesn't quite make it through that loop. Ooh, just barely. Alright, what does it say? I might still do it just so it doesn't get... Yeah, 6. Nice. 245. We'll open it up. We'll make this one $4. I should do another bathroom up here or something. We only have that one at the there we go. Can we like right there? There we go. Okay. That looks good. This doesn't need to wait for a full... Just wait like at least 10 seconds. And with more people on it, there's a little more mass and weight to the train, so it won't get stuck as much. It'll carry. It's pretty intense. What about this one? How intense is this one? Even more. Okay. It'll just take time for people to find it and get to it. Oh, could I have just had this thing go straight over? I guess it would have had to go up too. So this whole area is 4 units up. 2 units is normal height to get over something, and that's another 2. Okay. Alright. We should be making some pretty good money at this point. So, do we want to keep letting people just explore a little bit more? Or do we want to build something else? We do have, what was it, the slide? That's kind of narrow. Oh, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like being, I mean, support limits are that high. Look, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, oh, it's just too tall because of that. Never mind. Yeah, because you can do that. Okay, so that's not the best spot for that because it's too tall for where the coaster is. What about, can like a Ferris wheel be next to it? No, that's like right on the edge there. We look at this. Yeah, that's like right on the edge. We do something like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. I doubt it's going to be that full. I forget how many people can even be on this at once. Only 5. And this one is still good, right? 601. Just barely enough. And that one's fine. Alright, so we got 2 out of the 10, but I want to make sure I try to build some as well. All this should be generating plenty of cash. We try to have more, like, places for people to sit, so they can not be walking around everywhere. Okay, I think we're okay on our mechanics, but we need to make sure that we have enough janitors. Let's get this transparency options thing. This will probably be pretty helpful to see, because we can just turn the people off, and then we can see. And let's grab one of our people that we can just quickly grab, place somewhere. Okay. Alright, what coaster do we want to try to do out of the examples here? So we've done the corkscrew, and we've done the compact inverted. There's still quite a few. The wooden round mouse. See, I did make this one. Now, does it count? Should I feel bad if I use one that I designed myself and saved? I made both of these, and they're both really good. I just don't know if they'd be too high for supports. This one would probably be better than the other one. So technically it is a custom ride that I've made. It's just one that I saved. Yeah, because I could stuff it right here. Kind of don't feel bad. Okay. We'll zoom in so we can kind of make sure we do this right. Oh, that's right, on the level. That's right. Kind of don't like this. Kind of want this brought down. Oops. Just kind of work. Do that a little bit. I don't know if I'm totally losing the appeal of this park or not, making it too easy on myself. Hopefully not. Like this before. There, I mean, yeah, there are some coasters that I actually did design myself technically. So, I wanted to build another bathroom. One for down here. So we have one at the entrance, way over here. We have one up at the top, and then we have one over here. So people shouldn't complain about not being able to find a bathroom. We can build another kiosk over here. It's not a bad idea. Let's do that. I want to name a worker. All right. Good that you're still here. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how your Banjo-Tooie stream went. I kind of tuned in for a bit, but then I had to get back to some other stuff and focus and everything. So be a mechanic, all right. But yeah, how's the game going? I think I was listening for a while, and you were trying to figure out where to find some more jiggies and everything. It was a lot of fun. Good. So I played the first one, and I have the second one as well. I haven't played it yet, but I remember seeing gameplay of it and stuff, and that it just seemed a bit different from the first game. And I had never actually played the first game all the way through, so I kind of wanted to do the first one first. But yeah, at some point, play Banjo-Tooie, but I don't know, it just felt a little bit different, so I was almost a little hesitant. It was still very similar, but not like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. That's like way different. Alright, so why doesn't this one want to go into space? I could do something like this. Just to have yet another thing for people to do and to ride. Let's do the cutaway view. It's always nice to do this. I think if I go straight in. Oh, perfect. That's what I thought. And this, I can just go like that. Okay. Simple enough. But yeah, I was saying that just because there's a lot of like kind of the story and just I feel like the second game is kind of just a continuation from the first game to some degree, a little bit. So if you haven't played the first game, you're kind of missing out a little bit. And there are some moves that are, you know, you learn how to do in the first game, which I think you still have to be taught how to use them in the second game too. But there's some newer moves as well that you'll learn in the new game, and abilities and things like that. But just kind of having that background from playing the first game, I feel like would be helpful and make it a little easier. But I understand that it's you're kind of subject to being able to find the cartridge yourself, so I'll get the first one as soon as I find a copy. Good. Yeah, it is a popular one. I think usually the first game is a little more common to find available more than the second game. I feel like it took me a while to actually find the second game and actually get it, but yeah. So I didn't get Banjo-Tooie for a while until I came across it. I don't even remember. So I got some stuff on like Facebook Marketplace. I got some things on OfferUp, as well as just like thrift stores and like secondhand kind of media stores like books, movies, and games. So I forget where I got Banjo-Tooie from. Something. OfferUp. That's kind of it's an app that you can get. You can look it up on your phone. I don't know if it's as good as it used to be, but it's kind of like a Facebook Marketplace, but just in an app by itself. So you can list things you want to sell nearby, and then people can look it up and all that stuff. So this would be a good spot for some food stalls or something, maybe. Oops, not right there. No. How do I do? I'm gonna put that there. And let's do the souvenir style next to it. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace is another good one. So I remember, what was it? I was looking for Paper Mario, and then someone was selling a lot with like 4 or 5 other games and Paper Mario together for like a really good deal, for like the price of Paper Mario by itself. And so I got that. I got like FIFA 99. I think I got like Namco Museum. And at least like 2 or 3 other ones, not necessarily like big name games, but got several all at the same time, and that sometimes those like bundles are really good. But yeah, OfferUp can be pretty good for finding local deals and things like that. You're really up to what your area is like, so it depends on what people around you will have. And some people are just adamant on on getting market value on stuff where they overcharge. Like there's someone that I've seen his listing, and he's selling like game manuals for the 64, so like the manuals that go with the game when you bought it, and he's trying to sell them for like 10 or 15 bucks each. It's just like, oh my gosh, way too much. I mean, each one is a little bit like different in value anyways, but it's just like he's asking more than what I feel like a few of the cartridges would be worth themselves. Boost that up. Let's make this thing go up a little higher. All right, we're getting a little more cash. We're getting some more guests. Woo! It's getting up a little further. For the people on there, they're like, I didn't sign up for this when I paid my ticket. It's strapped in. That's funny. They're like boosting the speed as they're on the ride. Like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's just more intense, not necessarily more exciting. Okay, well, it's okay. It's okay. People are still lining up, so that's good. Pretty much all of our stuff, people are lining up. Even the merry-go-round and the haunted house, which is good. I wasn't sure what to expect with those. We put something like this over here, where I think might not work. It doesn't even want to. Yeah, like it has to be on pretty much as level of ground as you can get, just about. Only one thing, because like, look. Oh no, it can do that. Why can't it be on the? Oh, because it's under. Never mind. It's under the coaster. Is there something? We must be up against the edge. Yeah, that's the edge that we can build on. Okay, that's why it can't be there. Yeah, let me know what you think about OfferUp. I haven't really used it or looked at it in a long time. It's changed quite a bit, and they've added a lot of like ads and stuff in it. So when you look at after you look at a listing or after you look at like a couple, then it makes you like view an ad or something. It's really annoying. So. Oh, we can do that. Can we do an exit? That's underneath. That's not good. Is that too much? Let's try it and see. Now that works. Alright, and entrance. Okay, simple enough. Works. And it's probably good not to have too long of a line for this one because people will complain so easily that they are waiting in line forever for this one because it's a pretty. Well, this one isn't as bad. I think Space Rings is worse because you can only have like 4 people on it at a time. There's only 4 rings for people to be on. Send help! I'm being buried by our 2 cats. Oh no. And it's the start of Meowton. That sounds like a wonderful problem to have there, Bob. Welcome back. I was gonna say, I finally did your push-ups and the joke, and you weren't. I don't think you were here to enjoy it. So, how unfortunate. But I'm glad you're still here. Or I'm glad you're here now. How's your night going, Bob? Okay. And where's the edge? I really wish you could see this the whole time. Okay, there's actually... We could have had... Well, we don't really need that long of a queue line. How many people are on this as opposed to on the ride? 12. How many are in line? 11. That's good enough. State of your paths are disgusting. Alright, let's hire a couple more handymen. Clean it up! I don't know why it's so bad over here. Hopefully they're not just getting lost, just like going through all the queue lines and stuff. I wish you could like tell your tell them to like not walk in queue lines or something like that. Oh well. Alright. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. We already fixed the really nasty spots. Someone throw up after the merry-go-round? What a pansy. It's going okay, catching up on my feed. Okay. Gotta catch up on all the tweets. Okay. What else we got going on? Could do this 3D cinema, this giant golf ball. Yeah, would something else be better there, maybe? Something not as tall. Like a boring flat ride? Something like that. Actually, this one we don't need a long queue line either. Actually, you know what? Let's switch that. Exit. Let's put the entrance on this side so it doesn't... I just don't like having pathways, regular pathways connect to make like a square. Like a 2x2 square section. So... must have had very low tolerance. Yeah. If you're coming to a theme park and you're losing your lunch after riding the merry-go-round, maybe a theme park isn't the best for you. Might want to reconsider other forms of entertainment. I want something more thrilling. No, it's good value. Okay. For now, it's a good value. Kind of surprised. Maybe it's because we have so many like things close together. They're like making every other ride kind of more exciting. I feel like that happens because this one, how high is it up to now? 6.07. Maybe we just do this park. I know we have to build like, well, we got a lot of room left. We just like see how dense we can kind of make it and see if we can just fill up this whole section. What was I wanting to do? It was a, can we build this up top? Oh, I can. Oh, not very high. Only up 2 sections, or is there a flat section there? Like 3 or 4 maybe, because you got that little corner there that's hanging off. It's a little bit lower, so you really can't build that up very high. But could do. What is bumper cars? How high can we build this? About the same. Not very high. Not high enough. What about that slide? Maybe we'll do this a little higher. Yeah, we can do that. We can do something like that. Entrance and exit. And then if we can... Oh man, they're breaking stuff already? People getting angry? We got rid of our transparency option. I'm really tired of it, like, closing things on me. Too busy with seeing all the people. We could do one more. Yeah. Oh, they broke it again. What's up with these people breaking this one bench? Here, let's zoom out. Let's look at the trouble highlight path issues. Man, they broke it again. Is it just because no one's sitting on it? That's the third time someone's broken it in like the past like minute. Alright, can you guys like stop walking down the same pathways? No wonder people are upset. You guys aren't cleaning and you're not spreading out. You guys are literally walking in the same areas as each other. You guys need to stop walking in these areas. Yeah, they just keep literally following each other. Your guys' pathfinding algorithm is not very good. Undrafted, any luck finding any games being sold near you? Any luck on OfferUp? Okay. Yes, well within driving distance. Been saving some to inquire about later. Nice. Well, good. One website that I use as well to make sure that you're not overpaying for games, if it is called pricecharting.com. And I mean, that's a website that I use also to, you can create a profile and you can log the games that you do have. So you can kind of manage your collection and stuff. You can use it also for like Pokemon cards and Amiibo and other things as well. They've been expanding the whole site, but I use it for like tracking the games that I have and then looking up prices to see like what things are selling for on eBay. Just to make sure I'm not, being, well over its value, or if there's something that's a really, really good value, it's like, oh man, I gotta jump on that. So, recommend checking that website out. You don't even need to make an account. You can still just look things up. You can look things up on that website. And that is a good way to just make sure that you're buying the right things. I remember you also you were talking about how you saw that Pikachu game at the store that you were at, your game store. So that game, it might be kind of cheap because there's not a whole lot you do in that game, and also it requires a special add-on to use it. There's a special, and it's an add-on that only that game uses, I believe. Maybe in Japan they use something else as well. It's a microphone attachment, and oh my gosh, the raid noise didn't come through again. Gosh darn it! Hold on, Retro. Let me get that for you. Retro raid, welcome in, Retro. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Let me, I don't know how people do it to like replay them, but I can at least play the. There we go. I can at least play the sound for you. It'll probably just say some random name on there, yeah, I'm not sure how people just like replay different things. Maybe they can do that within, I don't know. Anyways, welcome in, Retro Rewind. How was your stream? How did everything go? I hope that you had a great stream and were able to have some fun with your friends in chat. Undrafted, gotta get some sleep. I'll be lurking. Have a good night. Thanks, Undrafted. Have a great night. It's good to see you. God bless you, and we'll see you again soon. Have a good, I think you're probably working tomorrow, so have a good day at work tomorrow. So, let's see, let me catch up here a little bit. Seen it on off-road just now too. Oh, that's funny. Nice. What were you guys up to? Deuteronomy in the title. Yeah, that was welcome in Atlas Rabbi. Thank you. Yeah, that was our verse for the day. So, all right, let's get back to this. But yeah, what did you learn from it? So, when I was reading around that, so that was the chapter where God is instructing the Israelites to follow several different festivals and things. And let me make sure that I get it right. That was the Festival of Unleavened Bread, and that's the one to remember and celebrate when they were brought out of Egypt. Then the Festival of Harvest to celebrate God's blessing over the harvest for the year and what God has given them. And then the Festival of Shelters, which happens after that. And they're to celebrate all three of these. And this verse comes through that because they come together having meals, and they have basically big festivities. And so God is saying for them to basically to contribute to that, to give as they are able according to the blessings given to them by the Lord. So to use what God has given them to share with the community and to use for God's purposes. And how even today we can use what God has blessed and given us to help others and to further His kingdom with missionary things, funding, or different projects and all that kind of stuff. So, good stuff. Bronson is here too. Ah, nice. What's up? Hope you're doing well. It's been a wild week. I'm off to bed, but I'll keep the lurk up. Thank you for stopping by, Bronson. It's good to see you. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Hopefully it gets better for you. Retro Rewind says, I was doing a Fix-It stream, trying to get vertical streaming to work, and it seemed to for the most part. That's cool. I use Rumble Studio, but I should probably look into maybe trying to do that, because then I can just stream natively from OBS and try to do that. See how that works out. Have a great stream. Thank you, Bronson. Appreciate it. We give Retro Rewind. Shout out to Retro Rewind. If you guys aren't following him, please, Francisco, over at. Remember your name. I remember. For some reason, I keep thinking your name is something else. It's like no, he has a cool first name. But yeah, please go check him out. You do a variety of some pretty cool stuff, and I like that you do like gameplay type streams too, of just other different. Some of it's just chatting, but some of it's like working through your stream setup and getting things set up, or like building things and stuff like that. So love our festivals. Boss says we have too many. I know it's crazy. Like and then you're supposed to like take a whole chunk of time, set it aside for that. Like some of those ones are like a whole week or whatever. Do you guys do you celebrate just the day that it's on, or do you celebrate the whole time? Probably the whole time. I guess it depends on what people want to do. Connor and I observe those holidays. We don't talk about it much, but we love them. Nice. Good to see you, Sweet Tea. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Per. Oh. Nice. Very cool. All right. What are we doing here? I don't know if we could do that one. That might be a little bit hard to do. I did make a custom one here. And that is exciting.
Heyo.
Hey, Creepy Pro, good to see ya. Oh man, that's large. That takes up like a whole section. We're gonna have to like build this off by itself. But this is one, again, another one I technically designed myself, so I don't feel bad using this one. But yeah, man. Review Pro, you're up to 6 check-ins. That might be... I'll have to look up some sort of thing to like report who, like the top 5 people with their check-ins or something like that. That would be kind of fun, so you guys can see like who's checking in the most. That would be fun. Okay. Okay, can we just like, go down from here? Oops, let's go this way. Yeah, that way. Okay. Only thing is, I don't know the desired pathway on this. Should we just, whoops, kind of stick to the tops? There we go. And that'll give some more pathway for people to walk and kind of walk around in there a little bit. Let me catch up here. I have to go to bed. Have a great stream. Thanks, Bronson. God bless you. Have a great night, and we'll catch you again later. It's only like 4 fast days, 8 days of Passover, 8 days of Sukkot, Purim, 8 days of Chanukah, Yom Kippur, 2 days of Rosh Hashanah, and then some others sprinkled in there, plus the week of the Sabbath, where we leave work early to get home before sunset on Friday. Yeah, that's man, the weekly Sabbath, that's gotta be hard for the winter, because man, you gotta leave early then. I wonder what that, like, I wonder how employers like that. It's like, well, I gotta leave, it's like 3, I live far away, I gotta leave, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, see you later. I'll leave the lurk up while I get ready for bed. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Thank you, Retro Rewind. I appreciate that. You too. Get some good rest tonight. Thank you for sharing your community tonight. I appreciate that. I'm bummed that some of you guys stream much earlier in the day than I do. And so for some of you, I don't get to return the favor with rating your guys' streams unless I'm doing like a weekend stream or something earlier. But it's good to see you guys nevertheless. Appears awesome. It's one of my favorites. Giant get-togethers and lots of feasting. Man, with Bronson, all you have to tell him is there's feasting, and he'll be there. No. Yeah, in winter I have to leave work around 3 p.m. I have a 1-hour drive, and sunset is usually around 5 p.m. Ah. Yeah. And then depending on like how far north you live, it would be even earlier. I couldn't imagine if you lived in Alaska. And you get the winter times, and there's like a few days where there's like literally almost no sun at all. But then there's some days where like the sun doesn't even technically set at all. So it's like, how does that work? Technicalities. I'm sure there's some Jewish people that live up in Alaska. Probably not very many, just because it's pretty quiet up there anyways. But that would be interesting. Would be interesting. Alright, how we're doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've really crammed a lot of stuff in there, which now that I'm looking at it, we might not have to have done, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do some fun stuff because I like some of these rides. And you know what? I know I'm not designing every single one of them, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. There's also Jews who got to space and still keep the Sabbath, but there's no sunset or sunrise in space. That's true, because you're not on Earth anymore. So, that's... Never thought about that. It's based on being on Earth. Most people are on Earth, so that's a very a unique situation. Okay. Is this done yet? Not yet. Based off the location of departure. Same way we do travel, airplanes, trains, and boats. Oh, interesting. Okay. But for North Pole, I don't know the rule. Yeah. The farther north you get like that, it's like I was saying, if you're up in Alaska, but you just live there, it's like, how does that work? Why is the excitement rating so low? I thought this one said it was a 6.0 when I had it here, approximately, and now it's been nerfed. Huh. Interesting. Well, is there another one? That was kind of big, but honestly, this has a better excitement rating than that one does. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, I mean, there's that one, but that one's really big too. Sabbath doesn't end until twilight, because you need to see 3 stars in the sky, but I don't know if that works in Alaska. Yeah, and then, like, if it's cloudy out. But, what do you do there? All these, like, what if things. So maybe you're just stuck in Sabbath for 6 months? Oh, too bad. Guess I can't work. A long time not being able to use electronics or fire. Oh, that's true, I guess. That would be tough. That would be hard. Well, I'm sure that there's I'm sure God would understand if you followed a more normal timeline, like if you were living somewhere else, and celebrating the Sabbath and all of those things. Love hypotheticals around the tour a lot, yeah. Well, what about this? What if that? You know, the Israelite people weren't in a climate like this. What do they do then? Like, are mermaids kosher? Wouldn't they have to be real, or are you considering something else a mermaid? This is turning into a very interesting conversation. Alright, is this... Oh, if they were real. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't know. Are they more human than fish person? Or are they, I don't know. Because they're like half human, half fish, roughly, right? Is that what people think? Is that what the consensus is? Or is Bulbasaur kosher? I mean by like kosher, you mean like that it's it's clean and not unclean. I mean it doesn't have a cloven hoof, right? That one of the main. That's try not to be ignorant. That's one of the main things, right? The only rule for sea creatures is that they have fins and scales. Mermaids have both fins and scales, so they are kosher to eat. Yeah, but are you also cannibalistic? Because it's kind of half human too, right? To some degree. I don't know if that would fly, or in this case, I don't know if that would swim. That's true. It is kind of a plant. I always thought that it was more of like an animal with a plant on it, rather than like oddish, which oddish is more of an actual plant. It looks more like a turnip kind of thing, or like a blueberry that has stuff growing at the top of it. But something like that. Okay. Is this getting any better? Or is this still 533? Man. What if we put... I don't know. Oh, let's keep a look at... I mean, it kind of went up. Oops. Not a lot of room here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but hey, we can keep it. It brings in some revenue. Guess I complain about the disgusting state of your paths. All right. Get some more handyman. Get cleaning. I don't think mermaids are kosher. It's a sea animal, right? Even if it looks like a human, it's technically not like a cat or a dog, and they look. Yeah, but it's got like human, like. I mean, it's a hypothetical because also it's a fictitious creature, but I mean it's not. It's more, I feel like it's more human than fish. I don't know. I guess it depends on the version of mermaid. I've never really had this deep of a discussion about mermaids before. Or are you more referring to those little, like, someone that claimed to have gotten a mermaid and it's like in one of those museums and it's like some sort of cryptid creature that someone actually just made themselves? It looks more like kind of like a little monkey or something. A little monkey fella. Don't fiction shame mermaids. Too late, I already did. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, we could fit this guy in here. Kind of fits underneath this one. Yeah, I don't know. If it grows with legs when it leaves water, like Ariel then is it kosher? Well, that's the thing is, like, I don't think you should be eating like some sort of humanoid kind of human thing. Just a thought. So even if it quote unquote, I mean, if you eat another human, is that kosher? I guess you kind of put it that way. Atlas, do you eat humans? Are you a cannibal? I did not think I was going to be having these kind of conversations when I was starting my stream. That was pretty funny. Okay. Alright, we need to get back to that somehow. Can I... Bronson's really missing out. He would have had a lot of fun with this conversation, I bet. I'll have to tell him, like, man, you missed out. We were talking about all this crazy stuff, and you missed it. Hey, Pixel Sharky, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. I was lurking during your stream, was it yesterday? You were playing Power Wash Simulator. I was lurking a little bit during that. Looked like you're having some fun. We went over this. Where are we? Is it underneath that? Weird. Okay. Can we just go out? There we go. Where are we? What height mark are we at? We're at 10, we need to be at 5. So we're up a little bit. And the coaster's in the way! Nice! Okay, let's, do that. Okay, let's open it. Technically humans are kosher, but you can't eat them because it's desecrating a body. But humans aren't animals and they aren't plants according to the Bible. That's true. Humans are like salt and fungus. It's not forbidden in the dietary laws and therefore permitted. However, there is a non-dietary law that prohibits destroying a body. That's true. That would make it prohibited, not because it's unclean, but just because it's disrespectful. Yeah. Image of God and all. Yeah. That makes sense. So eating humans is not good, but maybe not for the exact reasons that you think. Or not for the first reason you would think of. You know what, let's make this a little better and just go like that. There, now we don't have that little square. Alright, is this good? That one's good. Is this one good? That one was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 out of 10. For some reason this one's not doing it, but we could probably build some other things around this. Like we could build this thing that we've been waiting to build. There we go. And we can do Space Raiders. Okay. Okay, you are now open. Not that one. I want this. Let's see, will this affect that at all? Not really. Well, this one might just be a coaster we have there that will just be an income bringer only and not contributing towards our goal. Now I kind of wonder if I should remove some of these ones from up here so it's not so compact. Well, I have this coaster up here though. I was thinking I was going to have to like really compact these in order to build stuff I want. But we have a lot of space here. A decent amount of space. It doesn't look like a lot. But man, when you have restrictions, definitely get more creative. Could do one of these ways. Right. All that one tests. Get our pathways developed. Oh, that's right, it's on. Actually, on level of what we want. It's just down here because it goes down one right there. Okay. Alright, how exciting. This actually is going to be being around so many things, it might actually not be too bad. 3.3. I'm not sure how many people are going to want to ride it. It's, again, not the most exciting ride, but hey, it is at 3.13. That's not too bad. The intensity rating, apparently it's not intense. Because you're sitting inside a little cabin, probably sitting down looking around. Alright, I'll let that sit and think for a little bit. We can got the twist. Let's do that. That would be interesting to do like a chairlift or something like that from the very front of the park to the very back of the park. Still, yeah, people need to start migrating this way a little more. It's getting better, but maybe we just need to keep dragging people this way by building more coasters out in this direction. So this one didn't count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done at least 5. Ooh, these ones are all really big. I don't know if we can. We'll have to custom make a hyper coaster probably. Ooh, that's actually really close. Put something like that up here. Where was it? We had something. That kind of works. Okay. Test it really quick just to see where we're at before I go too crazy. Ooh, I mean, just building a couple. We're putting a few trees around here, and that would probably put us over the top. So trying to get down to 10. Is that 10? That might be 10 right there. No, that's 15. Okay, we'll just do that. Hey, how's it going, Teo? Good to see ya. How have you been? Hope you're doing all right. Been good, good. Good to hear. Have you seen the latest Knives Out movie? No, I only saw the first one. I only saw the first one. I enjoyed the first one. But I really don't go to see movies all that often anymore. Oh, there's 3. I didn't even know there's 3 of them. I don't watch a whole lot of live TV. I don't go to the movies all that much. Yeah, I just don't. I just don't do a whole lot of that. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I remember seeing the first one in theaters with some friends and had an awesome time. It was a lot of fun. It was like the leadership team of our young adult group. We were planning something or doing something, and like some of the plans fell through, or we had a change of plans or something, and then we ended up going to see the movie. I forget what it was. I'll have to ask my wife about that and see. But it's all centered around Christian themes. Oh, in a good way or a bad way? And is it actually accurate? Are they just trying to poke fun? Or is it actually like thoughtful and meaningful? In a good way, really? Okay, I didn't know. Huh. Well, that's good. I guess. I guess you, yeah, surprisingly thoughtful. I feel like it's kind of a surprise because not many. Usually, that's not the case. When it comes to, you know, they always depict Christians as being just like, you know, rule keepers and just like, I don't know, just like judgmental people and old and crotchety and stuff, and didn't expect such a positive Christian message in a modern movie. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll have to look into it. Did it just come out? I like don't see I don't watch live TV, like I said, much unless it's sports, and so I don't see like movie trailers all that often. Or if it is, it's only for like ones that they put like a huge budget into it, like Avatar, because you know, sometimes the bigger the budget for advertising, the less the movie is probably going to be that good. I feel like that sometimes is the case. But that you know, still haven't. Oh, do I need to get some more mechanics? I only have 2. I forgot to get more mechanics as we grew. Yeah, we should look at like. Man, they are super upset with things up here. I wonder if we just need to have one of our guys up here just patrolling this little section up here all by himself. Where's that pathway going down? Maybe I should like make sure that he doesn't go down this pathway. And any of these queue lines. Always waste their time going through queue lines, and it's really annoying. Like, you just need to stay up here. And keep everything clean. It came out last year, we streamed it. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, there's people that are just like super angry, my goodness. Look at these people. Oh my gosh, there is some really angry people. Not very many. I guess just the one. And maybe another random one. Their face gets so red. It's gotta be this one guy who's wanting to go on something more thrilling. Oh, there he goes. Now he's going somewhere else. Maybe. Let's try to find him. Is it that guy? Here he is. Emily. Emily is furious. What is your problem? You're almost out of money. Want to go on something more thrilling? It's too crowded. Alright, we'll pick you up. We'll put you somewhere else. Let's put you over here. Keep an eye on this person. Why don't you go on a roller coaster? Just looking at Mutant Mouse makes me feel sick. You know what? You want to go on something more thrilling, but then you look at another ride and you just complain. I wonder why people might not have sympathy for you, Emily M. Father Time Jr., good to see it. This is an odd side. Never seen grayed out paths. Put them in the ocean. Yeah. Keeps breaking our benches and stuff. No, in Open RCT2, there's an option called Highlight Path Issues, and it basically gets rid of all of the rides and everything, and people, and lets you just see the janitors in areas where things need to be cleaned up, or places where stuff needs to be fixed. See, what is wrong with this person? Their intensity, they have no nausea tolerance. That's not good. Does that mean that if they have no tolerance at all, that they'll just vomit immediately? Oh, there we go. Did they just break something? No, I don't see anything broken. They got less angry. They're leaving the park. Ah, excellent. Want to go home. Good, get out of here. No one wants you here. Now we won't have anyone hopefully breaking stuff. Except for that bench, apparently. Yeah, it's a good way to kind of figure out where there's an issue with a lot of stuff in the park. So, alright, let's get back to our normal view here. Okay, so the non-violent option worked out. Yeah, they cooled their hot head down a little bit, and then they finally came back down to earth and realized, hey, maybe I should just go home. And I think that was a good choice. Instead of leading a life of crime and vandalism. This one's still not that exciting. That one is just going to be how it is. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've done 6 so far, huh? And we got a lay down coaster. That would be a good one. Depends on how big it's going to be. That's actually really close for as simple as that is. It's probably missing like a second hill or something like that. I could build something, I guess, like that. What if... let's see, if we go... We're up a little bit, but we're still... Go like that. Okay. And we'll do some brakes. Okay. That's good enough there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Land not owned by... Oh, are you kidding me? How did this work out? It's like a 2 gap... Alright, let's pull it over here. See, I wish you could like easily see this while you're building, because then we could see where our limits are. But no, it wants to be difficult. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. No. Wow, 93 to build underground. Well, I guess you can start underground now. That makes it easier. I guess that is one thing you could do, is build stuff underground too. I always forget about that, but it's always so much more expensive. Oh, that's a good way to see where the barrier is. Okay. Oops. Okay. So if we go backwards. And let's do our brakes. Two, 3, 4, 5. Where do we want to go? I don't know. We're starting at 20. Let's see. Can we see this thing while we're building? Oh, we can. We can see that. That helps. Ooh, but we can't quite do that. Okay. Let's just keep building on this. Move to the right. Oh, we can test it out, that's right. We can do our little ghost train to test out our track as we're building it. That's one nice thing about OpenEarth62. You can test your ride while you're building it. Okay, that's good speed. That's enough. That works. Definitely a big advantage for it over building. Yeah. I couldn't imagine building vanilla anymore because it's been just so nice with all the features. They don't even have. Oh, you can't do a photo section on an angle like that. Can I do anything else over here? How much speed do we have? I wasn't even paying attention. Can we do another loop? Is that a pretty good loop? Or a pretty good speed? Yeah, that works. That works. But now, how do we get out of here? In one piece without running into the wall here. Because we can't build over that other area. Maybe we're a little bit too... Complain about the disgusting state of your path. How many handymen do we need to hire for them to keep this darn park clean? Okay. Hey, Martin? Welcome in. Push-ups? Alright. Alright, we'll have to continue building this in a second. Alright. Alright, here we go. Whew. Alright, set number 2. Good job. I don't know why I always say good job after doing that. Am I telling that to myself? No, I'm not talking to myself. But I guess I'm just hoping that you guys are joining me when I'm doing push-ups. Most likely not, but that's okay. Okay. So we're up at level 30. What if we do something tighter? There we go. What if we do something like this? Then we have a lot of runway. And then we can do a loop to the right. And then we can kind of figure out what our speed is. How high can we get? What kind of speed do we got? It goes around that. Pretty good speed. Still a lot of good speed. Surprisingly. I guess we were at 70. If we top out at 40 and then do something, is that too... Is that too fast to crest the top of the hill there? Doesn't necessarily look like it, but we probably could still go up a tiny bit, like one more. Go to 45. Park with the best roller coasters. Hey, nice. Alright, we're at 45. We need to work our way down. Could do some sort of helix thing. Or we could do... We do this. What if we came over here? We went down. We could do something like that and then just like... do something like that. Does that have to be... We just keep it like that? Yeah, okay, that does work. It looks really funny when you transition out of a banked corner to go straight and then right back into a banked corner. Okay. Kind of like this. It is somewhat compact. A little boring in some ways, but it's pretty good. Let's test it out and see. So we only have one train with 6 cars. We could see if we could break it down to having 2 different trains. But I at least want to check the ratings on this first. Because that's the thing. Could have had a flying section. That's true. That is true. I didn't change that, did I? Alright, I'll see what the rating is like. I could do something so like after this first loop, maybe it changes into that. And then once it gets up here, then it switches back. Won't help your stats. Okay. Well, hey, look at that. It's actually a pretty well-rounded coaster. I think I'll just stick with that. I know it's maybe a little bit a tad on the boring side, but I'll take it. Let me see. We got 2 trains, 5 cars each. Okay, we'll let that test again while we lay down coasters in the way. Is it really? Who said? Okay. What's the best way to get over there? Should we go straight? Sure. Yeah. I'm happy with that. That works. And you know what? I think I'll actually save this design. Oh, cancel. No. I don't want to change the name. Just want to hit save. Do you want to? Oh no. Let's call it 2. I don't have any special names for it. I don't. Well, we can always rename it later. All right. Where are we at now? We got 1, 2, 3. Doesn't count that one. 4, 5, 6. 6? I thought we had 6 already. 1, 2, 3. Don't count that one. 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, skipped the one. So, all right, we've got 7. So we have 3 more we need to do, and we don't actually have a whole lot of space left. So, what all did we get given to us? That one's a good one. That one's, oh, where was it? Right. And then here worked for a second. There's one. Should we try that? Why not? It's kind of intertwined. That's kind of cool. That's got to be extra exciting. Only 5 cars. Let's test it. I'm not going to be building them from scratch for all of them, but we can do it for at least some of them. Or use some designs that I've previously made. Okay, it's a little bit better contrast with the green. The green of the grass. That view went away again. It's always worst food in the country. Oh, well, cool, thank you. Is that because people are hungry and there's not a lot of places to eat? Alright, let's fix that. There's a hot dog stand. I thought I did pretty good though, because I added a few different things in. We'll make it up to them. People don't come to Cedar Point from all around for their food. Yeah, if anything, people complain because the food is so expensive at a theme park, right? I came all the way to this theme park because I wanted all this special food. Really? You sure about that? Like going to a fancy restaurant. I came here for the napkins. No, you didn't. That's ridiculous. Right, yeah, we could use a few more bathrooms. People are going to be complaining at some point with not having very many bathrooms. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Open that up and let's get some pathways going. This might be a little bit difficult. There's a lot going on here. Well, where are we at? Where are we trying to get to? Can I go? Oh, I can go under that. Okay, I thought it was... And height mark on pathways. That's down to 10. Can't see it. There we go. There's 10. Oh, wow. That actually lined up perfectly. Okay. We go down. There we go. Where are we at? Are we running into that one? We are. Almost. Oh, wait. We went a little too far. No, we're doing the wrong pathway. Dang it. That's a regular footpath. How many coasters do you have now? I think this is number either 8 or 9 that will have that rating. I'll count them as soon as we finish doing this, so hold on just a second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one doesn't count because it's not high enough rating. 6, 7, 8. We got 8, so we need 2 more. This one said it was going to be a high enough rating, but when I placed it, it like dropped quite a bit. We need at least 6.0. And this one said 6.0 in the ride build menu. Estimated, but still, should be close enough. But unfortunately, I don't know, I'm not really sure why, but it lost about 0.7 of its excitement rating. So that's a disadvantage to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. The first one, they are named Rollercoaster 1, 2, etc. by default. Oh, they do that by this one, somewhat, but it's just by like type, unless they have a specific name. If you're building them from scratch, they'll do that. It's like we built this one. It just says lay down Rollercoaster 1. So. Alright, we have this much space to build 2 more. We have a little bit of leeway to build over the water, but only like 3 to 4 blocks. So, not a whole lot of room. These are always pretty big. I don't think we'd have enough room for one of these guys. Plus, some of them aren't really exciting enough. I think that one is like nothing. Probably because it doesn't have any big hills. Oh yeah, this 10 by 10. This could be a nice one to fit in a tiny space. Or that one. I forgot I made that simple one. That's like almost gonna hit it. Oops. Didn't mean to click. Just want to see what all there is again. Glad I have something kind of thick to drink. That one's a good one too. Let's do that one. I like that one. Oh, that's right. What does it look like here? Now I kind of wish I put this one over here or something. There's a lot of... We made a lot of compact stuff over here. Only to realize that we had more space than we thought, and then I started spacing things out, and then we kind of didn't utilize space as well as we could have. What was it again? That one. Well, could we? It's kind of in the middle. That extra little kind of piece that's jetting out a little bit. Could do something like that. And somehow get a pathway through there. Something like that. Let's see what we can fit in there. This is number 9. There you go. Oh, 9.5. That's okay. We can put some trees around or something. There you go. There's 6.0. See, technically we just need to build them. I don't even think we need to like have them like running in the open necessarily, or even have people riding them. I mean, we'll still do that, of course. Gotta be open. Okay, yeah, so I mean, even then you don't need to necessarily probably even have their pathways set up. Now, we need to figure out the best. Can we just go straight through here? Looks like it. Where's our height marker at? Oh, perfect, 10. Okay, there's that. And let's get a pathway for this. Okay, so that's there. Oh, just built the pathway. It increased the excitement rating somehow. Or maybe opening it? I don't know. So, there you go. Well, that is good. So that's number 9. And we can even work on doing some other fun stuff too once we finish. We don't need to end right it once we hit 10. Kind of feel bad doing some blueprint builds for this, but if it wasn't so difficult for me building coasters and time consuming, I would do that more often. But that is not my forte. Let's build another bathroom over here. T-shirt stall. Color should we do? Bright yellow? Here. Okay. Get a few more handymen. Alright, so this is the looping coaster. Are we building more coasters, or have we gotten them all? Well, there's still some. If I played Rollercoaster Tycoon again, this would probably be the scenario I would go to. Oh, okay. So are you pretty good at the custom building your coasters from scratch? I understand what kind of goes into them somewhat and how they're affected a bit, but I just don't have that right intuition, unfortunately, for making good ones. And this is one that is very hard to get good enough rating. Yeah, I could do something. Just a classic wooden. These are all pretty big too. Or they're not exciting enough. Look at this one. Too big. Too big. I guess more technical than creatively expressive. Yeah. I understand that. But if we look at this, sometimes I'll like get a ride and I'll use it as a starting point and then build off of that and edit it a little bit. I could try this one. Fryer-handed it, but this is, I think this coaster type isn't as exciting, it looks like. Even something like this should easily be 6 or 7 excitement rating, and it's only 5. So I don't know if that's just because the intensity rating is so much more, it drops it with all those corkscrews. But hey, FP, welcome in. Good to see you. I looked up how the code rates your coasters for excitement. Yeah, I know that there's like a certain thing of like making sure that you're not having too many positive or negative vertical and horizontal G's. There's making sure it has the right number of like inversions or drops. I think just drops. It needs to have a certain number of drops of a certain length or height. Each coaster is a little bit different. Got the chills. But there's, I remember watching some watching Marcel Voss's videos, and he went over each coaster type and what their threshold is for not having their stats like cut in half. What about this one? Look at this. Ooh, we could just barely squeeze this in there if we wanted to. Ooh, that one's kind of big. Okay. You know what? I think we'll do this one. Test that out. Let's get path coming out for it. It's gonna go over the top. Can't build a footpath there. There's something in the way. Okay. Found Marcel Voss because of Volcania. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff. He definitely does a lot of content. Because he streams, he does a lot of those technical videos and stuff on YouTube. And yeah, he does a good job. Can we come out this way, or is this going to be in the way? Nope. Okay. I was doing the red coaster and thought, surely someone solved the best way to do this. I don't know if I've done that scenario yet. I forget. Okay. Oh, got that one. Is that 10? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Not this one. 8. 9. And 10. Yeah, that's 10. Might just take a second. Where's parking? 10 different types of roller coasters operate in your park, each with an excitement value of 6. Did I double up on something? Oh, that's a corkscrew. Did we do another corkscrew over here? I don't think so. Okay. This one is this suspended swinging. This one's the looping. This one is the reverse. This is the flying, or lay down, I should say. This is the mutant mouse. This is the classic wooden twister. This one is this compact inverted, or is it a... I think it's a compact inverted. This one's a regular wooden mouse. This is corkscrew. And this one, that's the same as this one we just did here. Right? Yep, there's that. And then we did, right? Maybe not. No. But he did his video in Open RCT2, so it didn't work for RCT1. I guess that's where my grudge started. In the RCT1, those kind of different coasters. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Technicalities. Inverted. Yeah, it looks like it's... Oh, well, for Vertigo is right here. And this other one is called Clean Bats, which isn't listed here. That's this one. But maybe they consider the compact and the non-compact the same variety. If that's the case, then we're going to have to find something else to squeeze in there somewhere, so we only have 9. Not a lot of room left. We do have this twister, which this doesn't take up a whole lot of room. Can you change the trains? I mean, with cheats you can, but I don't want to use cheats. Let's just get rid of this one. Oh, someone got angry over here. Okay. Twister, this is a newer one. Is there anything smaller on this one? That one doesn't even want to show what it looks like. Oh, that one actually was? I made this one. Like, not enough room anywhere there. Everything's so compact here. This one's pretty tight. That's the thing, like, we have such little space to work with. You know what, maybe I should just get rid of this one. Get rid of that. Come on, people, stop walking. Stop walking here. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna make... Help, I'm drowning! Her mechanic is like, I'm thinking the same thing, but I can't speak. Person's probably like, man, that was pretty wild. What happened there? No, we've deleted all this pathway. Oh, I didn't know I had bathrooms that close to each other. Let's move this. No. Barely move my mouse. And it's like, oh, over here. Compact inverted has 2 across. And face off inverted has 2 and 4 across. Yeah, Let's try to get some of these things out of the way. I can even probably get rid of this if I need to. Aha! It works! Okay. We have room. I think I might still... I can move this somewhere else. Never actually destroyed one of these like this. Okay. Why don't we put... That'd be kind of cool to have it... Oh, we could do it in the center. That's cool. Can we put it down here? Ah! That is pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Can we... nah, probably we can't because of the path. I was like, yeah, thinking we could raise that up, but I don't think that'll work. Alright, entrance... we're kind of... We can do that. And we can do that. Alright. Good enough. Okay. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Now we got the space over here. Stop walking. They love to walk through like pathways that are just kind of hanging out there sometimes. Liberty Loop bugs me that the OpenRCT2 FF percentage speed run has 2 Liberty Loops. Oh, is that one of the pre-builds? This one here? I think I built this one, I don't know, like once or twice, but that one's too big. Some of them are a little deceptively large. I'd love to not have this take up so much space. I guess I could just do that. Get rid of these pathways here. Redo the entrance and exit. You know what I can do? It's easier this way. Come on, I clicked on that. There, that's easier. And I feel like half the time I click on this button here to do the other type of pathway style of building, it doesn't register. Oh, fast forward. Gotcha. That looks pretty janky, but that's okay. Alright. That should do it then. There we go. It's not the most conventional way to do it. Probably not what they're expecting you to do, but hey, I don't mind. The pre-builds are good coaster designs. I found some. I pulled some from the internet. I've found a website that people will post their own content on there, like what they've done. House didn't come to a complete stop. Yeah, that's constant. It's fast moving. Yeah, watching some of those speedruns where they know exactly where to click and they're just like bam, 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 bam. That is crazy. Okay. Well, we can hang out for a little bit and still try to fill out some other space here a little bit. Rise, you say? Fries and chicken. Still only one drink stall. Ooh. I like some of these other thrill rides. This one's pretty fun. Oops. I'm gonna raise this up. So bad getting those people off their seat there. Okay. And a pathway. Okay. That's long enough. Doesn't need to be super long. I think quite a few people will fit on this ride too. Are there like 2 people per cabin on this? Oh no, only one. So 16. Okay. I guess 1 person per little pod. Man, people are missing out on the circus. That's what's missing from this park. Everyone enjoys the circus. Well, actually, most people in the game most people don't really care for the circus. So. Just one queue line space. Anything else we can cut? We did space rings already. Did we do bumper cars? I don't think we did bumper cars. Is there enough room for bumper cars over here? Right there, apparently. Or there. Could do that. Kind of fill this out the rest of the way a little bit. Okay. 80 cents. Who wants to ride Space Rings? Come on. Not paying that much to go to Haunted House. What? I'm still thinking that? What if I close it over here, refurbish it, and then do that. It's just a little quieter over here now, which I guess is good. Not paying that much. How about we do this one as well? Refurbish. Now you'll pay that much, because it's like a brand new ride. Hey, look who just built this motion simulator. This is so cool. No, they still don't want to pay that much. I don't blame them. $3 is a little too much. I want $2. %, reliability. Apparently, that's right. Crooked House, it can't break down. FP says, I'm heading out. Have a great night, Fuzzy. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you too. Yeah, I'm wrapping up here pretty soon, so you won't miss a whole lot. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Always appreciate you guys being here, even if it's just having me on in the background. But have a great night. Get some good rest, and we'll see you another time. Trying to think when I'll be live again next. I know I'll be busy tomorrow evening, and Thursday probably. I mean, if I do something on Thursday, I'd be starting a little bit late because I got small group, and it would probably just be something casual or whatever. Nothing super serious, not any part of my playthroughs or anything like that. Didn't they revert flat ride prices back to Chris Series formula recently? I'm not sure. Good question. That I am not sure about. Alright, where's a good spot for maybe something like over here? I'm trying to think of some sort of good spot for a thumbnail. Maybe something like this. There. It is quite boring at this end. Is there anything else we can add? We could do a Ferris wheel. No, actually, you know what? It's I already did that. Is there enough room to build over here? Yeah. Yeah, people don't quite get to the end of the park here very often. They kind of forget about it and see how quiet it is over here. It's kind of nice. Park with the best gentle rides. Or maybe the most gentle rides. I haven't gotten that award for like park with the best bathrooms in a while. That's a pretty funny one to get. And I think you just get it by having the most, like having a ton of bathrooms, toilets in your park. Okay. Get to pay back a decent chunk of our loan at least. Okay, well, this might be a good place to wrap things up, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's just considerably busier over here. Could try to make some of these queue lines shorter so people aren't just sitting in queue lines the whole time. That usually helps. Keeps people kind of out and doing stuff more. There we go. Some of these queue lines are just too long. I almost kind of forget that I had an upper and a lower area over here. Anyways. Go ahead and save the game. And, go ahead and see who's live. See what's going on. See if you've got any friends that are playing something. Oh. Yeah, there's a good number of people on. But, Feelin' Swank. Feelin' Swank is playing some Rocket League. I think I want to head over there. I haven't seen him in a little while, and I'd love to give him some support. So let's go ahead and raid over there. Okay. And it looks like everyone, since FP headed out already, it looks like everyone is on Twitch and not Rumble. So I'm not gonna raid out on Rumble, just on Twitch. And I'll send you guys. I'll go with, and I'll be there to say hello and hang out for a little bit. But I will send us off to Feelin' Swank. And, yeah, so appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Whoops. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Have a lot of fun with you guys here. And, you guys definitely make streaming a lot of fun. So, thanks for being here.